Welcome back to the physics class. So, as said earlier, we are going to start with the numericals today. So, your first question is, okay, you are given an equation f is equal to a plus b x. Okay, this is your first question. F is equal to a plus b x. Now, you are asked to find the dimensions of a and b. It is also given f is, okay, as we take always, force, and x is distance in meter. Okay, anyway, distance is quite sufficient. So let's have a look into this numerical. So according to the principle of homogeneity, I told you one particular video class, A is equal to B plus C. You can add C with B or you can add B with C if they are of same or similar quantities. That means if there is a mass, two different masses B and C, you will add them. But you won't add a weight B and mass C. You won't do like that. So in a similar way, if I take F as equal to A plus BX, so F is force, its unit is Newton. Okay, here we don't want to worry about the unit. So we only need to worry about the dimension. So the dimension of force ml t raised to minus 2, that is equal to A plus B into the dimension of x is again L, because it is said that x is nothing but a distance. So if this is force, okay, the sum total of these two quantities, if it is equal to force, then the dimension of A is nothing but, okay, the dimension of A is equal to the dimension of force. So that is m L t raised to minus 2. Again Bx. So again the dimension of Bx also should be equal to that of force. Again the force dimension m L t raised to minus 2. Again B, it is unknown. X it as L, because it is a distance. So the dimensional formula of B will be equal to, so L and L will get cancelled. So finally we will get the dimensional formula m t raised to minus 2. So that will be the dimension of B. So in the question it was asked to calculate A and B. So the dimension of A, same as that of force, m t raised to minus 2, and the dimension of B, m t raised to minus 2. So coming to your next question, x is equal to at plus bt plus ct square. Okay, where x is in meter. Okay, that means x is a distance, quantity is distance, and t time. So now we are asked to find the dimension of b. So the dimension of b you need to find here, right? So again the known thing, x is equal to at plus bt plus et square. So what they need is only b. So as I said earlier, the dimension of at will be equal to that of x. The dimension of bt will be also equal to that of the dimensional formula of x. Okay, I'm taking, okay, consider it as dimensional formula of x. Okay, I shouldn't write it because the dimensional formula of x is L. Okay, and again the dimensional formula of ct square is also L. So from this particular idea, so t is again time, so b into time. Okay, finally b is nothing but L t to the power minus 1. Again that is b, its quantity here is speed or velocity, right? It can be speed or velocity. Again in your dimensional analysis, one such disadvantage or limitation of your dimensional analysis is that it can't predict whether it is a scalar quantity or a vector quantity. So if you write speed, okay, if you write velocity also, even then it is fine. Okay, so that is about it. So again all these things we are doing it on the basis of the principle of homogeneity, right? And your next question, so coming to your next question, okay, it is given f is equal to a root x plus bt square. So it is given f is equal to a root x plus bt square, where f is force and x is distance and t is time. So you are asked to find the dimension of a by b. So f is force, T is time, X is distance. What you need to find is A by B. So you need to find A by B. So from this idea again, the dimensional formula of F, it is equal to the dimensional formula of A root X. Again, dimensional formula of F is equal to the dimensional formula of BT square. Okay, if it would have been multiplication, you can't apply the same here. So dimensional formula of A root X is equal to the dimensional formula of force. So you know the dimensional formula of force as equal to m L T raised to minus 2. From F is equal to ma, right? Acceleration T raised to minus 2. So m L T raised to minus 2 is equal to, again A we need to find, so root X. So X is distance, so root L, or I can write it as L to the power 1 by 2. Again ml T raised to minus 2 is equal to B into T square. Okay, dimension of T is time, T is already given, so T dimension T square. Okay, T dimension T, so time square, it will be T square. So from here, can I get my B by A ratio? So of course I need to find B by A only, right? So if I take this as my equation, okay, 2, and this as my equation 1. So from here, just divide equation 2 by 1. So for on doing that, you will get B by A, so T square divided by A into L to the power 1 by 2. Again that will be equal to 1, right? So you will get B by A as equal to, so L to the power half, so T to the power minus 2. So you will get the dimension L to the power half, T to the power minus 2. So that is a dimensional formula for B by A. Again square bracket, don't miss that. Okay, so that is a dimension. So coming to your next question, it asks you to prove that the energy density and the pressure, both of them have the same dimension. So pressure and energy density. So energy density is energy divided by volume, and pressure, it is equal to force divided by area. So the dimension of pressure, so force is equal to MA divided by area. Okay, it will be side into side. Okay, whatever be the case, it will be side into side. And area is dimension, it is irrespective whether it is area of triangle or whether it is area of a circle, whether it is pi r square or half BH. So in all the cases, it is the same. The dimension is going to remain the same. So it will be okay, I'm taking it as side into side. And here energy dimension, already you know, m L square T raised to minus 2. So from work is equal to force into displacement. So the same thing is your energy. Work done is the energy stored divided by volume L cube. So here also m L T raised to minus 2 divided by L square. So on simplification you will get m L to the power minus 1 T to the power minus 2. Here also you will get it as equal to, okay, m L to the power minus 1 T raised to minus 2. Both of them are the same. So I can say that the energy density and pressure has the same dimension. So remember, energy density is energy divided by volume. Coming to your next question, you are asked to, okay, derive using the dimensional method that the energy of a body expressing simple harmonic motion. Okay, so you need to derive the equation for that, and it is also given that, okay, it is depending upon 3 factors here. So mass m, frequency f, and the amplitude taken as r. So these are the 3 quantities on which the energy is going to get depend upon. So you need to find. So we know energy E, it is proportional to mass, frequency and amplitude. again in order to remove that proportionality sign, we need to bring in a constant. So E is equal to K, M, F and R. Now using your dimensional method. So you know the dimensional formula of energy, ml square t raised to minus 2 is equal to K, dimensionless constant, keep it as it. So mass m to the power A, frequency is 1 by t, time period. So t to the power minus 1 B, and R, it is amplitude, again unit of distance. So it will be L to the power C. Hope you remember this method which has been explained in the previous videos. So you got, so A as equal to, so okay, everywhere if you see m, L, t raised to minus 2. Okay, so now the coefficient of m, okay, no need to worry, m to the power A, so A is equal to 1, again t to the power minus 1, so here minus b to t it is, right? So minus b is equal to minus 2, or b is equal to 2, and c is equal to 2, because L to the power c is L square, so equating the coefficients, so c is equal to 2. Now you can write the equation, you got the equation, right? So E is equal to K, so it is m to the power A. Okay, here there should have been F, B and C. Okay, fine. So E is equal to K into m to the power A, 1, and B to the power, okay, F to the power 2, and C to the power, okay. So B is 2, fine. F to the power 2 and R to the power 2. So you get E is equal to Km F square into R square. So this is the equation of energy in the case of a body that is undergoing simple harmonic motion. Your next question, find the value of 10 joule on a system which has 10 centimeter, 100 gram and 30 second as the fundamental unit. So on seeing this question, you understood that it is one of the application of your dimensional equation or formula, right? Converting from one unit to the other. So you need to convert 10 joule to a system, okay, it is CGS, but they have given some specified values, 10 centimeter, 100 gram and 30 second. There is a small change in the scale given. Okay, usually we convert it to 1 centimeter, 1 gram and 1 second, but here is 10, 100 and 30 second. No need to worry, it's easy, right? So you know that for that, again we use the basic equation. I hope you remember 1 Newton is equal to 10 to the power 5 dyne. So I can represent this as N1 U1 is equal to N2 U2. We have done it like that, right? So in the same way, N1 U1 is equal to N2 U2. So it is U, this is N. So N1 U1 is equal to N2 U2. So here I am taking N1, okay, 10 joule, right, is equal to, we need to find how much it is in this particular scale. So for that, again N2 is equal to N1 into M1 divided by M2 to the power A, L1 divided by L2 to the power B, and T1 divided by T2 to the power C. So this is only possibility M, L and T. So M1 by M2, L1 by L2, T1 by T2 and their respective powers A, B and C. Again it is joule, that is work or energy. So the dimension of work is equal to ml square t raised to minus 2. So we will be using this particular powers in the final one part, right? So here N2 is equal to N1, okay, it is already given as 10 into, so M1. So this is in SI unit system. So that means 1 kilogram. Okay. So we make SI system and a new system. So your M1, L1, T1, M2, L2 and T2. So here it is 1 kilogram, but here it should be in, okay, 100 gram, and your L1 it should be, sorry, L2 it should be 10 centimeter and T2 it should be 30 second, whereas it is 1 meter 1 second. So if I make that particular substitution here, so that is equal to 10 into, so m1 is m1 is 1 kilogram, so that is 1000 gram divided by 100 to the power a. 1 centimeter is, sorry, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, so 100 divided by 10 into, so T1 it is 1 second, but in the CG system it is given as 30, so 30, A, to E, B and C, right? Now you have to equate this, and this is equal to m L square T raised to minus 2, m to the power A, B and C. So your A it is equal to, okay, sorry, A it is equal to 1, B is equal to 2 and C is equal to minus 2. So it is because the dimension, okay, though they are different, the work, it have a dimension ml square T raised to minus 2. So you are equating this particular equation, okay, to m L square T raised to minus 2. So the ratio of m equated to the power of m, the ratio of this L is equated to the power of L square T1 by T2, again equated to T to the power minus 2. So you will get it as, so 100, so I will write 10 into 10 to the power 1 into, again 100, okay, 10 to the power 2 into 1 by 30 the whole power minus 2 equal to 10 into 10 into, okay, 10 square and 10, so 10 into 10 to the power 3 into 30 into 30, okay, 1 by 30 the whole raised to minus 2. So if I bring it up, it will become 30 into 30. So I will get 9 into 10 to the power 3 plus 1, 4, 5, 6. That much units. Okay, just new unit. That is what you can take here. So 9 into 10 to the power 6, that is equal to 10 joule in our new system. So your next question, the frequency N of vibration of a string depends on tension F, L and M. Okay, M is not mass, it is mass per unit length, it is given. Prove that N is proportional to 1 by L into under root F by M. So the equation is anyway given here. So it is given tension F and L is again length. So you need to find the equation. So yet another application of your dimensional equation. So you need to prove finally N is equal to 1 by L into under root F by M. Right. So in the same way, the frequency N. So N, it is proportional to tension F or force, same as that of the force. So I'm taking it as A, length L, taking it as B, mass per unit length, M, taken as C. Okay, don't forget M is mass per unit length. Now, okay, I can put the, okay, N is equal to K, F to the power A, L to the power B and M to the power C. Now I can write the dimensions, right? So frequency, the dimension T to the power minus 1, K, it's a dimension as constant. I can leave it, just ignoring it for the time being. So F again M, L T raised to minus 2 to the power A into L to the power B into M, L raised to minus 1, the whole power C. Okay, again mass per unit length, so ml raised to minus 1. Now you need to equate it. So m, so here it is m to the power 0, L to the power 0. So if I rewrite m to the power A plus C, L to the power A plus B minus C and only 1m, 2m and T to the power minus 2a. Okay, that's it. T only one. So you will get m as a power c, a plus c, L to the power a plus b minus c and T to the power minus 2a. So you can find A, B and C now. So equate it to the powers. So minus 2A is equal to minus 1. So you'll get A as equal to 1 by 2. So you got A as 1 by 2. Again A plus C, the power of M, so it is equal to 0. So A plus C is equal to 0. So you got A as 1 by 2. So C is equal to minus 1 by 2. Again C is equal to minus 1 by 2. Again A plus B minus C, that is equal to 0. So A plus B minus C is equal to 0. Again A is 1 by 2 plus B minus C is going to be minus, so minus minus plus 1 by 2 is equal to 0. So B is equal to minus 1. So you got A as 1 by 2, B as minus 1 and C as minus 1 by 2. Now I can write the equation. So if I write N is equal to K into F to the power A. So F to the power 1 by 2, L to the power minus 1 and M to the power minus 1 by 2. So I can rewrite this equation as, okay, this is correct, but still I can make K into under root F divided by M, again 1 by L. So I can write it as K divided by L. So you will get the equation. N is equal to, frequency is equal to a constant K divided by L into under root F divided by L. So that will be your equation for frequency N in the case of a string which is stretched. Okay, the frequency of vibration. 60 joule per minute in one system to a system which has 100 gram, 100 centimeter and 1 minute as the fundamental unit. Again conversion from one unit to the other. So it is 60 joule. 60, okay, I can't write capital J, right? So it should be small. 60 joule per minute. We need to find how much it will be in 100 gram, 100 centimeter and 1 minute as a system of unit. So 60 joule per minute. A uniform system of unit here. So it is joule per minute. So you can convert this minute to second. So that will make 60 joule divided by 60 second. So that is equal to 1 joule per second, and 1 joule per second, that is nothing but is equal to 1 watt. So you need to actually convert 1 watt into some other units. In the same way, just try watt hour. Okay, so if you are able to check whether you are able to derive so coming here, so N2 will be equal to N1 into M1 divided by M2 to the power A, L1 divided by L2 to the power B, and T1 divided by T2 to the power C. Again, you know it is equal to mL square T raised to minus 2. It is work or energy. Sorry, power it is, right? So that is equal to power, the dimensional formula of power. So power is equal to work divided by time. So ml square T raised to minus 2 divided by T. So that will become ml square T raised to minus 3. ml square T raised to minus 3. So here N11 into M1, again 1 kilogram, that is equal to 1000 gram divided by 100 gram to the power A, that is 1 into L1, okay, 1 kilometer, that is equal to 1000, sorry, 1 meter, that is equal to 100 centimeter divided by 100 to the power B, so that is 2, so it is L square, so B is equal to 2, T1 1 second divided by, so here you need it in minute, so you need to convert 1 second to minute, so 1 by 60 to the power minus 2, so C is equal to minus 3, sorry, so minus 3. So from here, so 10 into 1 into 60 into 60 into 60. So 6 into 6, 36 into 6. So you will get 260. So that will be equal to 216 into 10 to the power 1, 2, 3, 4. So 216 into 10 to the power 4 units. So that is your 1 watt equal to in a system where mass is equal to 100 gram, length is equal to 100 centimeter, and time is equal to 1 minute.